What's up, guys? Bareface coming at you. We are going to be going over a trick called Reveal Skip Skip. This is in Halo Combat Evolved. It's one of my favorite tricks, and it is definitely extremely difficult. So please do not do this trick unless you're going for the IL of 343, or you want to be an idiot and do it in full game. But let's get into it. Myself and Burnt have spent a long time developing this trick, and I'll show you what I've learned thus far in hopes that it helps you. I am going to be leaving my flashlight on because it seems to help with the lineups this whole time. My look sensitivity is at 3.1 and my field of view is at 100. So your look sensitivity actually does matter because that'll affect the teleport that you can get. I would mess around with it, but maybe start with 3.1 look sensitivity and then just change your DPI accordingly. And then after that, you can mess around with different look sensitivities. I was able to do it at 2.2. So I don't know, this is still, I guess, getting developed because we don't have a hard science for it yet. So we're going to hit the button, head down the elevator, change to our new graphics, and there's 3 different parts to this trick. The first part is the jump off. So we're going to be jumping off of this elevator. You'll see you get a checkpoint right there, which is really nice because we can just revert. And right as I revert, I'm going to hit the space bar because we need to jump off of this checkpoint. And it makes it more consistent if you do it this way. I wouldn't even try to jump without doing a revert because it's really hard to get the timing. So let's go ahead and revert, and I'm going to instantly hit the space bar right after that. So revert to last checkpoint, yes. And I was too slow there, so you'll see I'll fall down. Let's try a little bit faster. There, that was a pretty good one. So we're gonna land right on this ledge. I'll try to do it one more time, see if we can get it a little bit better. The nice thing is you can revert, like 5 times there really fast if you need to, if you notice your trajectory is going off. So we got the first part done. We better core save. The second part is going to be getting the lineup for the drop in. So if you hold down left, you'll come up to this point right here. If you want to screenshot this on your computer, you can watch it in slow motion so you can get down the exact lineups. That's great too. I'm going to look straight down, turn to the right. I'm going to cover this diagonal line with my reticle. So as I'm looking straight down, I'm going to look over here, and now it's covering, not covering, covering, not covering, covering. Stupid enemies. All right, and now the second part of the trick that is very difficult is getting the drop in. So this is just going to be a timing thing. You hold down A and then you immediately press D. So the timing is really hard to explain. You can just watch from my no board and try yourself. Let's try it again. That was a little bit faster. And the great thing about this is you can just hold down D the whole time when you, after you push A. So I'm holding down D and then I'm letting off, and it'll actually pop you in the perfect spot that you want to be in. I can push backwards and it's still going to pop me in the spot I need to be in. I can even jump around. Like sometimes you'll get a weird wonky bump in, and you can actually jump to this spot. It actually forces you here. So that's the setup for the drop in. Go ahead and practice that a million times until you get comfortable with this drop in, and then you can move on to the teleport. For the teleport, this is the third part of our trick. It is very precise, and I changed my DPI to 200 so I can move my mouse just 1 tick at a time, and it's just very precise. So what I'm looking for on the wall is there's this dark black line, and it'll be hard to see from the recording, but on your screen, if you're trying this at the same time, there's this dark black line, and I'm going to center the vertical part of my crosshair on that dark black line. And then what I'm going to do is go 1 tick to the right. So 3.1 sens, remember, but it's 1 tick to the right. And if you've done that, you're going to be on the perfect kind of angle to do this teleport. Next, the inputs is what's tricky. So the inputs are going to be D and spacebar at the exact same time. And I cannot emphasize enough how exact this has to be. So I'm going to push them right now at the exact same time. But the other variable we have to consider is the bouncing. So you'll see we're going in this crazy bouncing motion. We want to hit right and spacebar on the down. So the best way to do this is to actually kind of like imagine it. So I go and every det is a down. So it's det. And you should get the teleport. So it's on the down, I've noticed, of that wiggle, or excuse me, that bounce, that it's best to do the teleport. Let's try it again. So we've got our lineup. I did that black line and then one tick to the right, so I know our lineup's good. I'm looking at the bounce and it's and you'll see we messed up our timing and got the baby teleport. All right, so let's try it one more time here. I just want to make sure that we got the line up and that you can see my inputs. So I've got the dark line. You can actually go straight on the dark line if you want to try it. I found that has some success, but it seems like for me, the one tick to the right of the dark line works the best. And then I'm going to push D and spacebar at the exact same time while looking at the right side of my screen for this bouncing. And if you get the right timing there, you can just YOLO it without trying to time it, but I found you can kind of find this sweet spot. So let's try this sweet spot right now. Perfect. And you will hit the teleport. I've noticed you can hit two different teleports. One can be right there, one will be here, and then one will be off out of bounds or off to the left. And you just have to hold right the whole time in hopes that you fall right there. So there's a lot of things going on in this trick, guys. I wish I was better at explaining all of the nuances, but if you have questions, just put them in the comments and I will try to help you as best as possible. Good luck. This trick again saves about 8 to 9 seconds if you're crazy fast. So don't beat yourself up over it. Reveal skip is a great trick and it's much more consistent than this. But I hope this helps. Thanks, guys.